Hey guys, Angel Perfect TV Killer back with another action figure review. And today we're going to take a look at the MAFEX Night Crusader Batman. And this guy just came in yesterday. I bought it at the same time when my Bane got shipped to me. I was hoping they come in time so I can show them both together at the same time. Here, that's how they look together. They do have the same color for their packaging, which I said on the Bane review looks really sick. I'm really excited to have this guy in hand. I was waiting for this guy for quite a while. When he did come out, I didn't have the chance to buy him yet. I kind of waited like a whole other month to get this guy in hand, but it don't matter. The important thing is that he's here and I'm ready to review him, and I can't wait to take him out the packaging. Now, like I said about the packaging, the same as the Bane. On the side, you get pictures of the figure, and on the back as well, many poses you can put him in, and showing you the different head accessories and stuff like that. Looks pretty sick. On the other side, same thing, different picture of the figure. So yeah, not much to talk about the packaging. Let's take this guy right out of the box. And here we have the Knightfall Night Crusader Batman out of his packaging. And just right off the bat, beautiful Batman figure. Looks really badass out of the box. And before we continue this review, man, I remember in the early years, I wasn't the biggest fan of the gray and blue suit, but I could say like throughout all the years it really has grown on me because it's such a classic look, you know, such an iconic look for Batman that I don't know, it just grew on me throughout the years. The more comics I read on it, and all that, even playing it in freaking different Arkham Batman games, it just grew on me throughout the years. So I am really excited to have this Batman figure. And fun fact, this is the first Batman I own that is in the gray and blue outfit, so that's pretty cool. But like if we go closer throughout the figure, I really love that black wash we get throughout the gray. Really makes the figure pop a lot. And you could say the same about the blue, going to the boots, the gloves, the cowl. I really love that black wash they put out throughout the figure. Really brings some more details into the figure. I really like that. There are some certain figures that don't have no shading at all for Batman, and that really kills the figure. But this figure definitely kills in that department with the shading around the outfit, all around. Even the back, really love that. You go to the face. Really love that mean looking face Batman has right there. See the chest logo right there. The belt looks really nice, but it does look bland. No shading whatsoever on the belt, but the sculpt is nice. It doesn't look that bad, but I really wish they put that black shading around like they did with the gray and blues, but not that big of an issue. We have the same going through here as well. Really like that. I really do love the pointy shoulders for the cowl. I would say I'm not the biggest fan of this look. I 100% prefer this way more than the pointy shoulders, just because, you know, obviously Batman is mostly known for just the regular shoulders. But it does have that awesome look. I really do like it, but I will most definitely have my Batman displayed with this more than, you know, the pointy shoulders. But yeah, I mean, you go to the cape, it is on a bendy wire, so that's really sick. You know, it's really important to have Batman with his bendy wire cape, man. You know, there's some Batman figures that have soft material capes but does not have bendy wire, which makes no sense. Why are you going to have Batman figures that has soft case but don't have bendy wire. Like, what's the purpose behind that? But yeah, look at that, man. Looks really, really, really sick. The cape as well, got that nice dark look to it. It's not super blue, matches with the rest of the blues, which is really good. Yeah, besides that, the articulation on this figure is really good as well. The head, like the most of this entire figure, it is ball joint, so everywhere on the body will be super articulated. Even on the inner arms right there, you have a ball joint in there. Have the swivel on the bicep, got the double jointed elbows, and swivels on the wrists and bends as well. The ab crunch on this figure is really nice because it goes back about that far. Not as far as I thought it would go, you know, especially how you're gonna sometimes post this figure getting his back broken by Bane, because this is what is, you know, meant to be, you know. It's the Knightfall Batman where he fights Bane. But I wish the back can go a little more further than that, you know what I'm saying, for the back break. But it's not awful. It can't go forward barely, unfortunately. So for a Batman, the ab crunch is not that articulated. It goes only that far back and barely any forward. But on the waist, it does have articulation as well, so it will help you a bit with moving back and forward as well. So that's not, you know, it's not terrible, but it could have been a little better. The legs could go forward that far, which is good. Batman should be able to kick far as he can, and goes back not that much. Does have the double jointed knees and does have a nice ankle pivot and can go forward and back and toe articulation, which is really nice. So the sculpt and articulation is amazing on this guy. Of course it is. It is a MAFEX figure. Every MAFEX figure has amazing articulation. But the only downside about this articulation on this Batman is just the ab crunch. I wish the ab crunch had more movement. Oh, it does, you know, it does go in circles like that. But I wish it was able to go back more than that and forward. But besides that, articulation on this guy is pretty damn good. Just like his accessories. Like you have seen, he does come with a secondary cape. And here you have some open hands right here. Here you have a little more closed open hands, more calm, really. Here you have what I like to call them the slap hands. Actually, it's funny, you can recreate the slap where he does to Robin if you wanted to, so that's pretty funny. But yeah, he does come with these open straight hands. Comes with a pair of fists again. I mean, he already comes with a pair of fists already on, but these are a little different. The thumbs are more out. I think these are for batterings, I think. I could be wrong, but yeah, he does come with another pair of fists, but it's a little bit more open than the regular fist. So I think these are for batarangs if you own some, because this guy does not come with batarangs. And here you have trigger hands. I think these will work more for batarangs and stuff like that, and even, you know, a grapple gun and different stuff like that. And he does come with a no cape cowl, so you do, for obviously the rebreather head that he does come with, looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. So it'll basically just, you know, be like this, just no cape, just the cow regularly, just when he does go underwater and stuff like that. But you could use this head for different stuff, like obviously if he's not trying to get no laughing gas or the scarecrow gas as well. So you could use this for different reasons, of course. And here you have a more angry Batman with the teeth sticking out and the longer ears. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big fan of long ear Batman. Like, I kind of really do prefer Batman with the longer ears than the short ears. A lot of people may disagree. I heard a lot of people do prefer him with the shorter ears. But personally, I think longer ears just makes him look a little scarier in my opinion. I mean, obviously this is a little longer than, you know, than average. But still a sick look. And I do kind of prefer the longer ears, to be honest. And for the last accessory he comes with is a grapple hook, excuse me. And this is bendy wire, so that is freaking sick. You can have Batman hanging anywhere in your room if you want, which I'm actually gonna try out later, take some pictures of that. That's gonna be sick. But yeah, he does come with that as well. And yeah, that's it with accessories and stuff like that. But before we continue forward, I do want to change the cowl and the head just to see how it looks. And here he is with the different head and the regular cowl. And holy shit, this just looks extremely badass, man. I really love how this looks, man. Holy shit. Now, this is a look I prefer, really, man. No pointy shoulders, and with the longer ears, just makes him look so much, I don't know. It really brings more of a fear factor to Batman with the longer ears, like I said. But yeah, look at that. That looks hella freaking sick. I really wanted to show how it looks on video. I really love how that looks. Really makes the figure pop a lot with this head sculpt. Jeez, look at that. Now let me actually put on the other one as well, the no cape and with the rebreather. And here you have Batman without the cape, the cowl without the cape, and the rebreather head on. And like I said, this is like I said about the other one, this is an awesome look. I really like how they gave us the option to have Batman without the cape and the option to have him with the rebreather. But this is not a look that I'll have him display in, like, you know, never. You know, because, you know, I'm not gonna have Batman without his cape and have him with the rebreather. But it is an awesome option to have with Batman. But yeah, that's how he looks without the cape and the rebreather on. So pretty sick. But now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's go into some size comparisons. All right, here we have Batman standing straight as possible for the size comparisons. For the first figures for this size comparisons is other Batmans. Here he is next to a MAFEX Dark Knight Returns Batman, which I think he is slightly taller than the Knightfall Batman. And here he is next to a Mesco Batman. So he is a good size Batman. I feel like on camera he looks a bit taller. Nah. Dark Knight Returns is definitely like an inch taller than the Knightfall Batman. But yeah, he is a good size Batman. Here he is next to a Storm Collectibles Scorpion and a Mesco Classic Superman. Here he is next to some heavy hitters like the Build-A-Figure Solomon Grundy and Build-A-Figure Killer Croc. By the way, I really love how this looks right here. This looks really sick. And here he is next to the MAFEX Hush Joker. And most importantly, here he is next to the MAFEX Knightfall Bane. Now let's quickly move Joker out of the picture and have these two right into the camera, which these are obviously made for each other. And holy crap, just finally having these two figures right next to each other is hella sick. Like, I can't wait to freaking take some awesome shots with these figures. Like, the pictures I have in mind for these guys are gonna be hella sick. Just look at that. Look at that shot, just them looking face to face. I'm really happy to have this Batman figure right here. Pretty freaking sick. Really glad that I have him. Sculpt, articulation, everything about this figure is amazing. Just like this Bane right here that I did review just a day ago. Check that review out if you guys want. But yeah, man, this was my review of the Knightfall Batman. Hope you guys enjoy. And if you guys are a fan of Batman and love to collect Batman shit, this is definitely a top figure to have into your collection. And especially the Bane that MAFEX came out with. Definitely an awesome figure. I highly recommend to have these two guys into your collection, man. By the way, best Bane figure ever made, in my opinion. But yeah, that was my review of the Night Crusader Batman. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace. See you in the next one.